Alright guys, how about that? You got 2 bonus runs during my block, and you didn't even know they were coming. I didn't know they were coming. CJ said if we get, I think it was like $140 or something, we'll get Pokemon Puzzle League, and bam, there it was. You had 10 minutes to do that. We hit it. I'm so proud of you guys, chat. No, I'm getting clipped. I'm gonna be out of context. That was actually my last run of hosting. I'm not ready to pass the baton just yet, but man, what an SDAT. This has been a great SDAT. Look, CC. Why do you have so much care for Tracy? Why does it matter if I like his face to you? Saw a brownie at Walmart this week. I was like, man, that brownie doesn't look good. Same thing for Tracy. I don't have any hate in my heart. I have observation. As I'm excited for this Mario RPG randomizer, I'm going to be able to stick around and watch that and hang out with you guys in chat. I'm not going anywhere, but I am. This is my last hosting shift. I don't have any more runs. Man, I'm getting the SDAT blues. I'm legitimately sad. There's just more stuff for me to watch, but I like my volunteering and doing stuff. And I know this isn't something that we don't advertise this part a lot, but we always are looking for other people to join the volunteering. Every time that we host one of these events, I said we. It's CJ and CC, and I'm just helping. But we can always use more people that want to help. So if you are interested in doing something like what I'm doing right now, or if you're interested in being on the back end and like flipping some switches and making the stream operate, it's not hard. Like if my hosting is literally just entering the Discord call and pulling up 2 links on Chrome. Like that is as far as I need to go in terms of technical direction. I'm sure the restreamers have a lot more technical demand, but they are absolutely happy to help train people and get people ready to go for it. My parents saying they're gonna miss me. I call you guys consistently. Gaffy, it's always a pleasure seeing you too. Gaffy, did you ever see my bumper that I asked your permission if I could poke fun at you? Yes. My man's got the smirk going on. One day, I'm waiting for the return of the Gaffy Taffy podcast. What was that called? I watched quite a few of them. I know the Speed Docs one was the Speedrun Insider. Me too, CC. We'll get there one day. Yeah, I like Jake pointing out Jake's secret, A or B. The fans have no idea what they're voting for. Lobster CC, I've been told that it is CC in a lobster suit. Which is a great incentive, by the way. Has anyone voted on that poll? Let me look. No, the A or B poll is still completely up in the air. I didn't mention this before, but when we got that $500 donation from Aunt TC and Uncle Scotty, that went towards Strawberry, which made Strawberry go from solidly last place to so far ahead that the rest barely show up. Kitsune is popping off. CC, do you mind if I ask? And even if you do, I'm still going to. Why do you own a full-body lobster costume? It's DJ. Fair enough, yeah. Oh, Gaffy, you just, like, triggered a memory in my brain of Donkey Konga. Did anybody else own that game? But it was that game where it came with the bongos for the GameCube, and you had to, like, it was a rhythm game, and one of the songs on there was Rock Lobster. So whenever somebody mentions, if somebody says something like Rock Lobster in a close context, it wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. You know. Pat. CJ does great with coming up with incentives for people that didn't have incentives for things. An explorer's helm. That's an interesting one. Can I get a CC howdy in the chat for the cowboy hat? You have Velcro strips on your headphones to attach the cowboy hat. That's great. Did you pre-own a cowboy hat, or did you have to buy that too? And to my parents, I have purchased the bongos in a box and the game again. I own all of the pieces again. But yeah, my parents are right. When I traded in Donkey Konga, including the bongos, in a box, it wasn't a GameStop, but the game store that bought it from me gave me $5. How much to replace? Too much. I don't remember. It was a couple years ago that I bought it, but it was something like $10 for the game and $35 for the bongos or something to replace it. So not the worst, but definitely wish I had kept it. I just heard a button.
Bring. Hello.
Is that CJ? What's up?
Finally, CJ has come back to SDAT. Hello, everyone. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Thank you so much, everybody, for the final day of SDAT. This is not my last host shift. Unironically, I will be leaving and coming back. So, you're not done with me yet. I lived. I will say you can hear it. You're starting to hear it, I think. My voice has taken a beating. I am a lot gravelier, and I can't hit those high notes, except when I'm laughing. So we're gonna take the slow ride. Dayman is gonna be the Abbott to my Costello. It's gonna be fun. So
I'm excited for the Dayman CJ Mario RPG Randomizer podcast.
And you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited for Lobster CC.
Me too.
I know that we're talking about other costumes. I think costume CC is really funny. I think I sent him most, if not all, of those costumes. I think he bought the lobster, which I think is the funniest one, unironically. The cowboy hat took a few tries to get it right. Yeah, no, you bought lobster CC. Because you're like, oh, I'm a lobster. That was your April Fool's thing one year. So, also, I have to fast starting at midnight.
I think this whole stream's been about fasting. Ha ha!
Ha ha! Yeah. So there we go.
Speaking of, though, I'm gonna get out of here real fast, CJ.
Yeah, hit the bricks.
So, thank you all for having me again. Always enjoy hosting. If you guys want to follow me, it's twitch.tv/QuillAndAllTheFish. I'll put my name in chat so you can click on my name and follow it.
Yes.
And
thank you, Quill. This was your last shift.
Yeah, it's my last shift. I have the SDAT blues before SDAT's over because of it. But,
yeah. Shout out to Dr. Swellman.
I'm glad yours is doing that too. Mine broke too.
We love Doc Swellman too, but it's Quill we're shouting out right now. Thank you, Quill.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna listen to the stream. Catch you later.
All right, catch you later. All right, folks. Just like that, we are ready and raring to go for our next run. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to hear from our friends. We're going to hear from the charity. And when we get back, we'll be live with Super Mario RPG Randomizer Easy Mode by Dayman. Ah! Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Transition. I'm not a butcher dog in Discord.
We help people in a way that they don't have to move very long distances to the health center. We're picking up the very sick patients, emergency cases, then the priority, and then the rest of the patients.
Malaria. Bokaranga na dalo malaria, bot nana paracetamol, bot nana lo gok, ampicillin syrup.
When you're saving one life and someone comes and testifies, you did this for me, it's fulfilling, it's a really good feeling.
All right, we're live. Hello. We're here with everyone's favorite fighter of the Nightman and our resident physician.
Not a physician.
Yep, Dayman.
How's it going, CJ?
Oh, I'm living the dream, bud. How about yourself?
That's good. We're here today with Super Mario RPG Randomizer. So it's been a favorite of my stream for a number of years now, and I really like it. I'm glad I have a chance to show it off today.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can get this started whenever you're ready.
Well, let's just fire it up. So, you know what? Make for the occasion. How many characters do I get? I actually don't know. Let's do. Can I get all
the
of them?
classic?
Can I get all of them? I can get all of them. Hey! All right. So let's, this is more a showcase run than a speed run. So we'll just count off in 3, 2, 1, go. So, the way this is going to start is, I don't know what characters I have. Okay, it's Mario, Bowser, and Mallow. That's good. And I can look and see what the randomized stats are. Bowser has a really good attack stat. I like it. That's going to be really, really helpful. They're all kind of fast. No one has any magic or defense, so we are frail. Fortunately, know where the items are. And so we can go around and... having an attack stat like that makes me confident just going into the first area and seeing if I can just rip through that and beat the first boss really fast. Star Gun's good. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna go straight into the first area. And after that, based on how that goes, we'll probably do a little bit of item collection and then proceed accordingly.
Okay, so I think a lot of people either have played this game but don't know anything about the randomizer, or like me, couldn't afford this game and hate emulators. So
Yep. Fair enough.
what is it about this game? Like, it's like traditional RPG, SNES RPG encounters, but like
to an extent, but the battle system is pretty unique in that there's a timed hit mechanic where every attack has a window in which you can press the attack button again and do additional damage, and an even tinier, oh my god, okay, yeah, we're in great shape, has an even tinier window where you can do even more damage, and it's only like a couple of frames wide. And there's also an ability to block attacks. You use like an imperfect block, which you take reduced damage, and then a perfect block, which on moves that's applicable, you take no damage. And so it allows you to like actually have good execution and win fights that way, which is where you get like the low level category that people will do for this, where they basically try to beat the whole game taking as little experience as possible. And that's only really possible because of the blocking mechanics and because of a bunch of other exploits with items and things. But it's the fact that you can, execute things. It's where they really picked that up and ran with it in the Paper Mario series. So they got to start here.
all right. So normally you don't get. Do you start off with 3 characters normally? Like
you would
what
only start
normally...
out with 1 normally, and when I play with randomizers just casually by myself, I'm just gonna start with 1. But ooh, that's weird. no, that'll kill his attack. So all of this equipment has random stats. So I could find some stuff that's like, for in this case, Bowser's big advantage right now is his high attack stat, but these Prince Pants are minus 30 to attack. So no go. We don't want that. Chomp Shell, though, that's going to help Mallow. So we're going to use that. So then you would acquire 2 more characters throughout the course of the game, or acquire your other 4 characters throughout the course of the game. Here, we're only going to pick up an extra 2. This boss is really hard. But we're at the beginning of the game, and I've got a couple items. Yeah, we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Okay. Oh boy, this guy looks tough.
We are indeed fighting box art, which is usually not ideal.
Oh.
But it's okay. So the way the randomizer works is that all of the bosses scale to their positioning. So this is a late game boss. Don't die!
Oh.
Any other attack, and we'd have been fine. So the nice thing is, you keep all your experience. So like, and I could go back and grab some of those other, those equipment. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go on a little item hunting adventure. Anything but Aurora Flash, and we win that fight because I had an item that was going to do 200 damage, and it was going to one-shot him because I had that rock candy. Anything other than that move, literally any of his other moves, and we win. But that didn't happen. So we're gonna go on a little adventure, and I'm just gonna go pick up some items. I'm not even gonna bother looking what their stats are yet because we're gonna wait until. Come on, don't bonk your head. You gonna help me out, buddy? You gonna help me out? Okay, cool. And so I'll check that once we get a whole bunch, because I can go grab a whole bunch real fast all in a row. We'll go play one song here in Tadpole Pond. So normally...
Are you a SNES kid, by the way?
Oh, of course. So this was my favorite game as a kid, and I played this one a ton. So when I kind of hopped onto the randomizer a few years ago, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think you're just a few years older than me, and I was an N64 kid. I think I just missed.
I was an N64 kid eventually, but I think that this was like my real introduction to like a lot of these games and franchises. Mm-hmm. Maple syrup's fine.
Like, everybody and their mother had NES.
Right.
And I didn't know anybody that had a SNES.
Yeah, that was Super Nintendo was definitely like my way into a lot of this stuff. And the just in terms of, like I said, maple syrup's pretty good. I'm playing with settings right now. Like, I know that we had said easy mode, and that was just because the settings are a little easier than what I would normally do. The settings are still fairly tough. I've got key items placed anywhere, and I've made it so that all the shops are empty, so I can't just go buy stuff. I have to find all of my stuff, or get it by completing like side quests and like other various story missions. So where are we gonna go? Let's go. Let's do Booster Hill now. So this is a little mini game you can do once, and this permanently increases your magic capacity. It's completely optional, but it can help out in early game, just having access to more stuff. So every time you touch the princess, she gives you a flower, or I guess you earn a flower. You gotta jump on the barrels in order to bounce forward. And then also, in a minute, the sniffets are gonna come up, and you can jump on their heads and bounce ahead a little bit more too. And I can't move forward or backwards at all. All I can do is jump and move side to side. And... oh, and I missed because the cloud is in the way. There we go. It's another good one. Another thing that makes this game so beloved, of course, is its music. Yoko Shimomura did the soundtrack, and she's doing the soundtrack for the remake as well. And everyone's very happy about that, myself included. Just really, really good tracks all the way through. That should be good for one. There we go. There we go. Actually, I should call that barrel on the way up, which is difficult and not what I tried to do. So every time I grab one of these, one of those flowers, the same ones you'll get inside the little treasure chests, that when you hit them with your head, and if you see a flower, that is permanently increasing my flower points, which is like my magic casting, by 1 unit, which is very, very beneficial, because eventually you'll have some spells that are going to take quite a bit of power to activate. Probably get one more. I think that might be all. Oh, we got one. Okay, nice. And then he's not. All right, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I think my PB is 11 in terms of what I managed to get.
Hot.
So new PB 12. So that's pretty good. The highest possible is 16, and that's absurdly precise. So I'll take a new PB in a marathon.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna, you'll notice, like I said, I'm not going to any shops because they're all empty. And there's a couple more spots I want to check. We're gonna go to the sea. There's a bunch of items down here, and there's an experience star that's gonna let me power up a little bit. And that alone might not be enough to deal with Exor, which again was the boss that I was only so on fighting in the first place. There is a spell that will let me one-shot him, but that again, that's also not the super big concern, because I had an item that was gonna let me one-shot him, but I wasn't fast enough basically, and so I just died before I had an opportunity to launch anything. So every time you level up, you have an opportunity to give yourself an additional bonus to one of your stats. And so if you're really low on health, you can give yourself some extra HP. If you're primarily using magic, you would give yourself more special. If you're primarily using physical attacks, you would want to invest more heavily in the physical stuff. And you'll notice that, yes, I am leveling up a lot, and it's a lot more than usual, and that's because of the randomizer settings. Because we don't want this to take all day, it's giving me extra experience points. So, okay.
Says you. I want it to take all day.
Well, we have a schedule to keep.
This is true.
I don't want people being upset about the schedule. And then 2 more spots I'm going to check. I'm going to hop into Monster Town. There's a couple of freestanding items here. Another maple syrup. So that's good and bad. Good because that's the only way I can recover magic mid-fight, but bad because I want stuff that makes me stronger. And I would prefer to just do so much damage that I don't have to worry about it. Also, my build right now is almost exclusively physical attackers, which is means I'm not even going to be using that much magic. Frying Pan's cool. Frying Pan's really cool, actually. It's a weapon. 63. Okay. All right, we're in business. True form pin. That's good. Antidote pin. Good. Happy shirt is awful, and I can't use it. Star gun. You know what? He can use star gun. They all can use frying pan. Knock knock shell is. Do little inventory management. Okay, we're good. I'll just save real quick. And then one more spot I'm going to check, and then we'll go back and do some fights. So the idea is if you can kind of like front load a lot of this running around, then that means you can just kind of like zip through the game afterwards. So there's a couple of spots here where we can grab a couple items. In the shop, there's a treasure chest box. Rare scarf is potentially good. And then we're going to go do everyone's favorite minigame and do the Dodo statue minigame. Dodo comes in and he has to clean all the statue or check all the statues. But every time he goes to hit it with his beak, his helmet goes over his eyes and he can't see that he's actually not hitting the statue. And you want to not get pecked.
By the way, we have a $10 donation from Quill. Thanks all for having me again. Last donation of the marathon. Good luck, Dayman, and the rest of the runners for the rest of the day. Dayman, are you interested in the Switch remaster of SMRPG?
I am. Thank you very much, Quill. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be a very faithful remake, and I'm definitely in the camp of, like, the game doesn't necessarily need one, but because you can't buy this game anymore, and because it's sold at this point, I do think that that's going to be pretty fun. And I didn't fail the minigame. That's good. What else you got me? Temple key. Okay, that's good. Temple key is good.
My one hope with the remake is that I might finally learn the map, because I see all these places, but they don't exist in my brain as a cohesive set of locations.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Shed key I picked up when we were in the sea. Okay, we can do one more thing then. Because the shed key opens up the shed in Seaside Town, which is where all the townspeople are being held hostage. And you can free them, and he gives you an item. The town elder does. Okay, Johnny's the boss here. That's fine.
Is there any other game that could come out that you'd be, like, excited for a remake? Like, is there anything else on your wish list?
I am somewhat annoyingly a purist, so I'm kind of the guy that's like, well, I'll just play the original game and accept it for what it is. But I know that that's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm trying to think if there's a game out there that I think would really benefit from it.
You bully me so hard for being a purist.
Bully you?
Yeah.
About what?
Baseball purist.
I don't think you are, though, are you?
Well, I don't like the pitch clock.
Let's do. You know what? We're gonna fight Exor. We're gonna beat him. It's gonna be great. Actually, we're gonna fight Exor. And we're gonna beat him. It's gonna be great. But I'm gonna save first.
Okay. All right.
The nice thing before is, and there's actually some exploits to do with that, is that if you run into an issue where you save and then you die, but you fought stuff before you died, you actually keep your XP when you load back in the game. And there's some exploits you can do with that that allows you to basically, if you remember like that star that I had that basically gave me credit for all those fights, well, you can do that and then die and then do it again. And then, well, guess what happens? You keep farming experience. And so that's a legitimate thing you can do. There's an area in Land's End where you get 2 stars back to back. And so if you're going to do some level grinding, that's the spot to do it. Okay, so
like,
go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, so in like that rock candy right there, that was the item I was talking about before. It does 200 flat damage to everything on the screen, and because this is a boss that's getting randomized into an early spot in the game, then it means that his health is going to be equivalent to the boss that would normally be there, which would be the first boss in the game. So I'm fairly certain that that's just gonna one-shot him, and I'm not gonna have to worry about it too much. Oh my god. And so now that my team's no longer at level 1, even though our magic defense is kind of bad, it's not that bad. And the nice thing is with having the offense that we do, I think I had an item that was going to give good magic defense to, I think it was Bowser, but it would kill his attack. But I don't need that as much anymore because we just need him to live. Yeah, Prince Pants is going to up his magic attack and his regular defense, not his magic defense. So don't get hit. That's the plan. All right. Operation Don't Get Hit. So we gotta. The eye protects Exor. Get the eye. Okay, we're good. Do I get a turn? Okay. Don't kill my whole team, and just don't kill my whole team. Can you just not kill my whole team? Okay, we're good.
Hey, he didn't kill the whole team.
Like I said, anything but Aurora Flash, and we're in there. Okay.
In there like swimwear.
All right, we're good. So I need 6 stars to go to the final boss, and that one didn't give me one. So we don't know where we're gonna need to go for those. We're just gonna have to cruise around the map and fight all the enemies. So, simple as that. That could have given me one of the 6 stars. That one. So, cruising around, and I got another chomp shell, and I don't think I needed that or wanted that, but we can check real quick. And those are 26 is pretty good. Frying pan. So yeah, so we are gonna Yeah, we're rocking glass cannons right now, but we're going to do a lot of damage, and ultimately that ends up being more valuable, because like I was saying before, with the blocking system, you can defend against quite a lot of attacks and not have to worry about it, and there's also some items you can acquire that are pretty powerful heals and can increase your defense as well. So if you can't deal damage, it's a lot worse than taking a lot. And hopefully, again, all of the stats and the equipment's randomized, but hopefully that throughout the course of this game, we're going to find enough strong equipment that it doesn't really become a concern.
Well, that's the dream, right?
Ultra Hammer. I like the sound of that. Please be good. It's horrible. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. That's about as low as you could get for stats on what is Mario's endgame item normally. So that's, you know, a bit low.
Only a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of XP farming here on the doggos. And yeah, nice lag. That's how you know I'm not playing on an emulator. Is all that juicy. Oh yeah, count the frames. That song's not supposed to be anywhere near that long. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of a block puzzle in order to get over to that box. I don't necessarily need to do this, but I also really don't want to come back and do this later, because if that ends up being a required item, I'm going to feel like an idiot. And so it's just worth it. Like, I did skip one item in the sea, and if that ends up coming back to haunt me, it comes back to haunt me. It's never anything good. Every time I go there, it's just not helpful. And you might be wondering, hey, what is that thing running away from us? That is, in fact, the bottom tier of a cake. So, is that the top tier of a cake? It's a cake. Yeah, it's a cake. So we're about to fight a cake.
I meant to ask you.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
I meant to ask you before, but what are the win conditions for this game?
Get the 6 stars and then go fight the final boss. So I've got it set up that that's not. Normally you would have to go through the factory and do that whole section, but that takes a really long time. So I've got a factory skip set up as an option in the randomizer, where if you get the bright card, which is an item from Booster Tower, then you can bypass the final like boss gauntlet in order to get to the final boss, as long as you have all the equipment that you would need. So you can skip Bowser's Keep in the factory, and it saves a ton of time, and it's a fairly tedious part of the game if you're strong enough to get there. If you're not strong enough for the final boss, then that's really good, because it's an opportunity to like get stronger, because it's a lot of boss fights all in a row. But in this case, it ends up not being great for a randomizer experience, which is why they put in that setting. Sprite's having some issues is because of Bowser. Bowser is so big that anytime someone becomes Bowser, the game freaks out, and they don't really know what to do about all the things. That's a lot of damage. Do I lose? Yes. Yes, I do.
You did some Jerry Lewis right there.
Yeah, that's GG. I can't win this. So, about to die, and that's fine. So, and you know why that's fine? Is because one, I saved, and two, remember what I said about all of the exploits you could do with the star?
Yes.
We can do that again, because I can get all of that experience again.
Thank you, Quill's parents.
Yay, thank you. I'm going to do one more attempt at this. And I remember that chest being not an item that I cared about. Yeah, it was the terrible Ultra Hammer, so we're going to skip that entirely. And then that was a War Fan. I didn't look at the stats on it. I'm just going to skip it. I know it's not a required item. It's probably not busted. But here we're going to get some XP. And in the span of 1 minute, I've leveled up all my characters, and now we're back to the boss again. So we lost barely any time, and because I know what the equipment is, it ends up making it very nice. So we're one more go. I was actually one hit away from that not being an issue. because the way that fight works is that you have to blow out the candles, which is 1 hit per candle. It doesn't matter how much damage you do for that phase. And in losing 2 characters at once like that, it meant that it was impossible for me to win, because every time he takes a turn, he gets a candle back, and if I only have 1 character, then I'm not able to clear it out. So we lost a minute. Oh well. And you get 2 items for beating this boss as well, and it might also be required. So let's hope I don't get hit by that spell again. And that's all there is to it. Like, my damage is really, really high, but I need to not get killed. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. So, we'll do this heal. Okay. Hey, stop doing a lot of damage. Please and thank you. Okay, we'll take that. Good. So then that's that. Down to 3. Down to 2. Down to 1. Hey, don't kill all my characters. Please and thank you. Okay, good. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. I think we can win. So, there. No way! There's no way! There's no way!
Wah, 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 wah.
We're going again. Out of spite. We're going again. Going again? It's gonna be fine.
That's the spirit. So by the way, I don't know that we touched on it, but we did hit a milestone incentive before.
Okay.
For $47.50.
Okay.
And that was for the Team Speed Docs Game Jam Fun Time.
Oh, okay.
Which is CC and I are going to speedrun all of the games in our catalog.
That's a bit of a problem for you, because all of your games are like 9 hours long.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to happen, and then it did.
Okay.
So, you know. By the way, we did just get a donation.
Ooh, very nice. From whom?
We got $20 from Foghorn. Thanks, Dayman, for always doing fun runs. Thank you, Foghorn.
Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Level up in 25. We don't need it. We got this. It's gonna be fine. We weren't sure, and then it happened instantly. Outstanding. You have no armor. No accessory. Rare scarf is magic defense is good. Wait, who can wear the rare scarf? You can? Good. Do it. Okay. C is a useful item because it lets me just insta-run from everything. It's not a boss fight, and I'll use that in a couple spots later when I just need to avoid encounters. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. If I fail this one, I'll just come back later when I can, like, insta-kill everything because I just don't die. But it's just nice to get this out of the way because I'd like to just kind of keep moving through the map. Okay, and that's good.
I'm giving you my strength.
Good. I need you to just tell this thing to not use strong spells and go for physical attacks instead.
Cake, no caking.
Okay.
Cake, no caking.
Alright, well that's 1. 1 physical attack, good. Alright, so we should be able to get through 3 candles right here. He'll gain 1 back. And then, if Mallow is not an idiot and... Come on.
Did cake?
I mean, Bowser, go after Bowser. Okay, that's good too. Okay, it's less good. This is a problem. Yeah, I think we lose. We'll come back. Oh, nice miss. Oh, you loses a candle on a miss? That's really interesting and weird and doesn't make any sense, but that's fine.
You're the Gen 1 miss, Pog.
Okay, that's that. I just gotta hope I get lucky.
Oh, by the way, some sad news. The lead singer of Smash Mouth died.
Really?
Yep. He was on his deathbed, and now he's dead.
Alright, well, we lose this fight. We'll come back.
And by the way, we just got $50 from Skippy PGA. Mario RPG brings back some great memories. Great job, Dayman.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. That's my dad.
We are now, yes. And now we are at $49.40. We're $60 away from 5,000.
Yes. That's awesome.
I want it to happen during your run, buddy.
We'll do the best we can.
For all that you do.
Well, thank you. And thank you so much. Okay, so there are 2 bosses down here. And hopefully they will be substantially less annoying. But fingers crossed regardless. Again, I'm still okay with this build. High attack stats are good. I would like to not have to fight all the most obnoxious bosses early game. That would be really cool. So far, that has not been the case. Mac's okay. We can take Mac. As such. And I'm so going to use a rock candy on this because I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Alright, you know what? Go away, all of you.
Chat is affectionately calling him Dad Man.
I mean, that works.
Yes. By the way, I want to talk to you about Battleship.
Okay.
I won.
You did.
Convincingly.
Yeah, 6-0. Yes, for sure.
Yes. Do you think that I won because of what I did, or do you think I won because of what Crunchy did?
Mostly Crunchy, but, you know, that doesn't matter. You showed up and you did what you needed to do to win.
Yeah, but, you know, it doesn't feel, you know, as good to be the champion if I won because Crunchy fell asleep.
Crunchy, I would say, mismarked his board at least 30% of the time. And didn't really know how Battleship worked, but other than that, he did a good job.
I read a paper.
He read a paper on optimal Battleship maneuvers?
Yeah, so there was a guy who wrote a paper in like the 90s, and then someone else in like 2011 wrote a paper and basically cited that guy's whole paper and improved upon his math.
Nice. I kind of figured that there's been work in like in terms of calculating optimal strategy for that, because the game's been around for over 100 years, really.
Yes. So what I learned about Battleship meta is that you always want to guess closer to the middle of the board, because you are more likely to get a hit in the spaces toward the middle than you are in the spaces toward the edge.
It's true. Makes sense.
So it did not always help me, but I tried to draw X's and zigzags.
Yeah. Jinx 3. Interesting. Okay. This is not a particularly difficult boss that he's been randomized into. He has a lot of very dangerous attacks, but it's in a place where it shouldn't be too bad. Like, he's already... Valor Up is what he uses when he is low on health, so we're doing great.
You know, it does make sense that I won because of Crunchy, because nobody accused me of cheating.
That's true.
As opposed to every other year. Yeah. Hey, you know what? What could have been? It could have been Clocky and Gaffer, you know?
Yeah. Could have been, but maybe next time.
Maybe.
I think we're due for Wheel of Fortune to come back into the rotation. We've had that for a while, and then we went to Clue, and then we went to Battleship, and I think it's time to bring back the classic. I think the people have earned it.
I can't remember some of our hits. Spain? Is that one of them? I don't remember.
Oh, for bad guesses?
Yeah.
Seville Spoon?
Seville Spoon, yeah. That wasn't me, right?
That was Mr. Neverender.
Porch Tree.
Porch Tree was you.
That's like indoor horse or inside horse. That was all Eric, baby.
Alright, so we'll just run through this minigame a couple times and get a couple more items. I'll be on the way.
Yeah, that was just us playing code words. Yeah. If that had been an SDAT, that thing would have been a shirt.
Not just the random subathon.
Yeah, right.
You only need 21 points, and then the second time you just need to beat your score by 2. So if I go crazy and just get a bunch of points, it's just going to make my life a lot harder. Alright, so now we just got to get 23. We're good to go. Oh my god. What? There we go. Alright, we're ready to go. Hopefully we get something nice. It's the same thing twice. It's 2 safety badges. That's really funny. Alright, so frying pan in place of shell is good. Safety badge is just pretty good. Right? And then rear scarf in place of get some defense up. We have no good armor for anybody. Delightful.
We're frail, but we're spunky.
You know, it's something like that. And you know what? I don't have that. Let's just run away. There'll be a couple more items that we're gonna have right here. One more on our way out, and then 2 more once we get to Yoster Isle. Lazy Shell is normally a very, very, very good item. But again, it's a randomizer, so it could be complete and utter trash. Let's see what we got. Sailor Shirt is not great, and I can't use it anyway. Lazy Shell is just what the doctor ordered. Okay. Alright, we're in business now. Now I have a character that isn't instantly dying. So, that is a massive advantage. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into Forest Maze. I get a character for completing this, so I don't know which of the 2 it'll be. But it will be... Actually, I do know, because Peach was being carried on Booster Hill, which means this is Gino, so vanilla. And
who is Gino?
Gino is the doll that was brought to life as the avatar of a spirit from the Star World, who has, or the Star Road, who has come down to assist in stopping Smithy.
That is the Square Enix portion of the game.
Yeah, you don't say.
It's like, oh, Bowser, yes. And Peach, yeah. And this is the enchanted doll that has come down from the world above to assist you in fighting the end of the world.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So you can go in all of these, but only 2 of them have items, so I don't really care about the others. Power Blast is good, though that's a attack up for your whole party, which is very nice. There's another flower. Okay. So now that we have a little bit of defense and our offense is actually quite good, I'm not too worried about most fights. The fights that would be a problem would be the Axum Rangers. The Cake's really bad, and so the fact that I found him so early is really obnoxious because he's like the only fight that's not tied directly to damage. It's number of turns you hit him, so if you lose a party member, it's like pretty much over. And that can be really, really obnoxious. So that's definitely something you want to get later in the game when you have a lot more defense and you can take more hits and don't have to worry about just dropping a party member. Also, to further complicate things, I don't have any way of reviving a teammate yet. Like, somebody will learn the spell that will revive people eventually, and eventually I'll also get some items that will do it, but I don't have either of those things yet. So, don't get hit, right? Kill him.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Simple, easy clap.
Yeah.
Win.
This will be not too bad. He's going to duplicate one of my characters and make like another enemy that we're gonna have to deal with in a second. So they're not that strong, so not too worried, but it's just more obnoxious things I have to deal with. So that's a Mario clone. I think I'm gonna have... I think I'm just gonna ignore him and just try to take out the one before he spawns something else in. You know... Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty good. So, Bowser clone, a little bit stronger, but he's low on health, so I don't think we're gonna need to go through too many cycles before that's taken care of. Okay, so he's done. We still have to kill the clone, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a little early on that block. The clones all have really awkward delays to all of their attacks that don't match what the characters normally do for theirs. So they intentionally to make it difficult to block. And so it's kind of interesting approach. So I believe I'll be getting Gino at level 6. So he'll be a little bit under-leveled compared to the rest of the cast, but not by much. And 51... That's decent stats. I want to check what his spells are, because if he has really strong spells, then that could be beneficial, as well as what his items that he can equip are. Jump Mute Thunderbolt's not anything outstanding. Can you equip stuff? No, not worth it. We're gonna keep Mallow. So even though we don't have any stars yet, we are starting to work through our mazes, or we work through our enemies pretty efficiently. I could probably take out the Cake now if I wanted to, but we're gonna run through and do the first half of Moleville. You need an item to get to the second half of Moleville, which is where the star would be in the vanilla game, but there is a mid-boss here that I can fight, and a few enemies that each give me items, so the potential for this being beneficial is very high. So I can get rid of these 3 random encounters, or seemingly random encounters. Do I have a group attack spell? No. And then mid-boss shouldn't be too big of a deal, and I'll be even be able to see who the mid-boss is before I even do the encounter. So if it is the Axum Rangers, I might choose to fight, just go away and come back later. That's really the only fight I'm worried about right now, because there's just a lot of enemies, and they can do a lot of damage per turn. other than that. Come on, Mallow. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Miss all the misses.
Can I pet that dog?
Pick me up's really good because that means I don't die.
Well, we like that.
Yeah. We get Fuzzy Cape. So that's equipment. Equipment is always nice because, again, stats are random. Could be anything. Could be amazing. Could be the best item in the game. It could be complete and utter trash. We don't know. It's all part of the fun. So let's check on a couple of those things. We got Fuzzy Dress is good. You're not using magic. Take that. And then... what's the other thing I got? Fuzzy Cape? Magic Defense. Good. Hero Shirt. Easy Shell. Prince Pants. So when I can go to the next shop, I'll just go back through and sell all the trash. Just so my inventory is a little bit cleaner and easier to go through. Save me a little bit of hassle. And I haven't seen the boss yet, but he'll be running around because normally you like actually have to like find him. Like you can counter him. So he runs around. So after this one, we'll get one more item, fight the mid-boss, and then probably bail and head to the next area. Another pick-me-up is really good. And because we got 3 characters all at the start, they're all gonna start at the same time. That is absolutely the spell I wanted to see. So Geno Boost is a very inexpensive spell that raises the attack and defense stats for one character for the fight, unless... and that's really what I wanted to see, because that is the super suit. And the super suit is... Alright.
Where's my super suit?
Yep, pretty much. So that, if you just look, gave Mallow an extra 100 attack and 90 special attack. So we're in business. Alright, we are no longer underpowered. He'll still take some damage, but our damage output is now ludicrous.
Adequate? Oh, ludicrous.
Yeah, that is a no-joke item that he now has equipped. So, for example, Bowser's no joke. That was 76 damage, and Mallow just did 238. So,
Jiminy Jilligers. Luton, how you doing, buddy?
okay. So we're gonna go keep this going. But now that's interesting. Now I gotta think room key. Okay, that's fine. So what are your spells? Psych Bomb, Genoflash, Starks. Now he has a really respectable magic attack too, which means that all of these are fair game for like actually doing damage to the whole party. Like Mallow is strong now, like actually strong, and can hit pretty much anything for big damage, regardless of if they're a physical defender or a special defender. So this is going to be very good to move through things. I still need... where'd it go? Let's go to Booster Tower. There are multiple bosses in Booster Tower and quite a lot of items, and that room key that I just picked up is going to let me access an additional area in here for another item. So that could be good. This is an area that I'll do in 2 trips because I'll want to grab an item on my way out, and also I'll need to get the bright card to allow me to skip the factory in order to get to the end of the game really effectively. And do I have the Sia? I don't have the Sia because I died. So we'll just do this fight. Because I think I'm fast enough that I can hit them all without them hitting me, I think? Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, I love the battle music too. The boss battle music's also really good. There's like 3 main battle themes and they're all great. And then the like bonus boss, Culex, uses the Final Fantasy IV boss theme because swear. Oh, come on. No, it's just 1. It's not bad. That was a good place to save. Just in case. Don't think we'll run into too many issues. So this, you have to type in the portraits in the order that they were on the first floor when you walked in. And I just remember the order. 653124. Another ice bomb is good. Wait, do I have the Elder Key? No. Okay. Is good.
This is off topic a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a phenomenon happening at my job, which I really hate. I work with a bunch of bathroom talkers.
Okay, that's odd. Sorry to hear that.
I think it's really odd. And I've asked people that use the ladies' room, you know, ladies.
Yes.
And I don't know that it's the same experience. And this is my caveat, because when you're at the urinal, you're shoulder to shoulder with the guy. Like, there's a code.
Yeah,
There's a code. There's
talk.
no stall, right? The most that I'll do, and I don't ever talk to anyone in the bathroom. I nod. I'm a nodder. If I see someone I know in the bathroom, nod, right? If they say hi, I'll be like,
yeah,
right?
I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
That's it. Why are you waiting until I've got... Oh, you're freaking out. What's going on?
No, good numbers, but like, if I lose 53 on attack, I'm gonna vaporize. Like, or on defense, I'm gonna vapor. Like, I already have no defense. I actually have run before with a negative special defense stat, and it's not fun, and I don't really want to deal with that right now.
Yeah. So, I had 2 instances the other day.
In one day?
Yes.
Okay.
So, there is a single occupancy bathroom, but that toilet will clog if you flush it with nothing in it.
Delightful.
So, I don't like using that bathroom.
Understandable.
Okay. So, I go to the other bathroom, which is a multiple person bathroom. Right?
Yes.
It has 2 urinals and a stall. I went into the urinal, somebody in there. He looked at me in the eyes. Definitely don't make eye contact. If you're a bathroom talker, you don't make eye contact. He looked at me in the eyes and said to me, "What's the weirdest repair ticket you've ever had?" And I was like, "Not now?" And he was like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, that's on you, man. What are you talking about?
And then I had to go later in the day, so I went back, and there's a short guy. Like, I feel like if you're a short king, you use the short urinal.
Well, I mean,
You know?
not if you're the only one in there.
No. I feel like you should use the short urinal.
Even if you're the only person in there.
Okay. Fine. He's like 5'1", okay? He's a short man.
So
I'm using the kitty one. I feel like I'm peeing on the floor. And he goes, "Oh, hey! How you doing?" And I'm like, fine. And I'm like, eyes straight at the wall. Just, please stop talking. And he goes, did you get my email the other day? And I said, no. And he goes, well, can you come with me back to my desk once we're done? So you can take a look at it? My printer's printing it all weird. And I was like, okay. I went back into the hallway, and then he came out and he's like, you okay? You're not saying much. Like, don't talk to me in the bathroom. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't be a bathroom talker.
I don't really have any sort of justification for that one. I feel like that's just some generally socially deviant behavior.
Yeah. Hi,
really...
how you doing? Hi.
Even that, you could just
it's
nod.
Weird.
Yeah.
I nod. I don't want people to think I'm rude, but I'm like, you were taught wrong. I have a coworker who, this wasn't the other day, but he wants to talk to you about football.
Finally, a damn star. We need 6 of those. That's the first one we've gotten.
He wants to talk to you about football. He's like, so the Pats just got Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm like, what are you doing? What am I supposed to say right now? Yeah.
Go away? I think go away is appropriate.
Unless you and I have to team up to get you out of the bathroom, I don't want to talk to you in the bathroom. Hey, you got any toilet paper over there? Sure. Hey, is the soap working for you? No. Oh, there's no paper towels, by the way. Yeah, exactly. I'm peeing. The other problem with that bathroom is that the stall has such a gap in the door that when you walk in the door to the bathroom, you make eye contact with the person on the toilet.
Don't look!
You can't not look. You make a right-hand turn and you're in the bathroom. And you just see directly into their eyes. I try to look down at the floor, but then people are like, why are you looking at the floor? Why are you making eye contact with people? Yeah, you killed that Yoshi guy.
It's the Tsar Dragon.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Normally he lives in a volcano. I don't want to get hit by the spell, but I don't think
SpongeBob Tsar Dragon.
It did way less damage than I thought it would. I don't really know why, but I'm okay with it. I can't remember what type he's weak to. I think I'm just gonna hit him. Alright, easy. Okay, that's good. Star, please? Okay, that's good. Alright, so in that case... we'll come back later. I need to go in there and grab one more thing, but if I get another item, then I can do more in one trip. So that saves a little bit of time in case that ends up being something important. Grab this. So you don't have to do anything in here, but there are a few items to get, and it's really fast. So this just ends up being helpful. Oh, the Elder Key. That's actually the thing I needed. So we'll go back to Booster Tower right away. Got the Happy Pants. Very nice.
We just got a $10 donation from Spage. Y'all are crazy. Talking to people in the bathroom is just polite.
Just polite? No, other way around. Ignoring people is polite in that particular case.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say that because ice cream is now firmly out of reach, there is no way that Strawberry can lose. I think we're gonna take the ice cream pole down, and we'll put up a different pole for the rest of the day.
Was that which? Oh, sorry. What was the poll? Was for best or worst ice cream? Because you've been going back and forth on that stuff. Is it best ice cream?
It was best ice cream flavor. The nominees were vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, Rocky Road, or pistachio.
So you maniacs let Strawberry win a best ice cream poll?
Someone donated $500.
Okay, well that'll do it.
Yeah.
But like, That's some troll behavior. That person, that is not their favorite ice cream flavor. They just want chaos.
Well, listen, that was my aunt who donated that money, so thank you, Aunt TC.
There is nothing wrong with strawberry ice cream, but that's no one's favorite flavor.
It's Aunt TC's favorite flavor, man. I don't
Actually?
know what to tell you.
Okay.
I guess so.
I will take your word for it.
Kitsune's favorite flavor.
Really? Okay.
We're about to get... I will say, you are not alone. I do feel conscious of the strength of my stream when I'm in a crowded bathroom. I feel like people judge me for how hard my stream is.
Oh my god.
Because sometimes you're standing next to the guy that's just like... Psst, psst, psst.
That's just your opportunity to assert your dominance.
And you're like, oh, this guy's got some blockage. This guy... You know, this guy's not going, he's not shooting straight anymore. There's a kink in the hose. It's just like, you know, I feel bad for that guy. I don't want people to think I have a weak stream. I put all my back into it, you know? By the way, we had another unhinged thing last night.
Just one?
What do you think about pretzels? Soft pretzels.
They're good. I like pretzels.
Yeah. What would you put on them?
Like, other than just like a standard, like, salt?
Yeah, like a dipping.
Dipping, I probably wouldn't necessarily go for a dip, but I do like the, you know what's really good are like the soft pretzels with like cinnamon sugar on them. I think that's really good too.
Those are good. Yeah, those are sweet pretzels. So mustard is common.
Mustard's common, cheese is common, and those are fine. Yeah. I'm not like big on like cheese dip. Like cheese as a thing is good. Like wet cheese as a condiment is not like super big for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. So beer cheese came up.
Yep.
I made soft pretzels last night.
Okay.
During Banjo, and I revealed to people what I put on my pretzels.
And the problem with that, I'm sure I'm about to hear, is
ketchup.
Okay, don't do that.
But no, they're fine.
No.
Yes.
No.
What's wrong with ketchup?
That's not a appropriate pretzel accessory.
CJ, what the fuck? Oh, you went to bed. That's right. You weren't here for that. No, I was Team Ketchup. Someone called me a monster.
Yeah, that's fair.
What?
Yeah, don't do that.
You know what's really gross for me? People that put ketchup on eggs.
I mean, that makes a lot more sense on pretzels.
What about ketchup on mac and cheese?
I mean, that does not sound good to me because I'm not big. I mean, ketchup is like okay, but I don't like seek to put ketchup on things, and I'm also not big on mac and cheese, so that's not helping.
I'm also not big on mac and cheese.
It's not gonna help. Yeah, it's the wet cheese thing. It's not like a big appeal to me.
Yeah, I don't like wet cheese. That's fair. You like nacho cheese then?
It's fine. Like there are better things to do with tortilla chips.
Okay, all right. You know, I feel a little judged a little bit right now, but I think ketchup is appropriate and
Yeah, but you brought it up. You wanted to seek validation for what you know is weird.
No.
Yes. If you felt
what I wanted to do?
If you felt confident that ketchup on pretzels was like non-deviant behavior, then you would not have brought it up.
I felt very confident last night. Does that count?
And then everyone on the planet was like, "No, you maniac."
I don't do it like I don't like get the bottle out and I'm just like squirt, you know? Like I'm not that guy. I'm not that.
Was that the best option you had in your house? Was you like, I need something to go on this pretzel, I've got it, and then you went for the ketchup?
Well, I don't have mustard or cheese lying around. But here's the thing, right? I don't do it like preemptively. I think the best way to eat it is without it. I don't think it makes it better. But like sometimes you get to a really dry part or it gets hard or whatever, and it's just like you need something to help you cut through it.
Yes.
Like same thing with mustard. I would never seek mustard out to put on it. Marinara dip? Whoa.
For pretzels? Yeah, that could be good. A little bit of a spicy marinara. I could get with that.
Oh, I put ketchup on my mozzarella sticks.
I mean, you're painting a good picture.
I don't like marinara sauce. I don't know. That's like its own thing, you know? Get out? Get help?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
you're digging your own grave here, and that's...
I'm not digging anything.
Yeah.
I
you
feel
are.
very confident about mozzarella sticks and ketchup.
I know you do, but that doesn't really change the facts.
Well, you were just saying I was seeking validation. This validation-seeking behavior before.
You know,
I like how one of you is
the game
get
has
out
changed.
and the other one is get help.
Yeah, both apply. Actually, you know what? Just because there's a few things that I can do over in the early part of the map, we're gonna head out there. Well, how much time have we been playing this, by the way?
1 hour and 2 minutes.
Great. We're doing great then.
Are we?
Yeah.
Good.
Because even though I don't have a ton of stuff, I have a good amount of gear, and I've managed to eliminate a lot of locations that I know could be obnoxious. So that helps. That's bad. That's bad. Both of those are bad. That's bad. Those are bad. 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 Alright, that's good enough. Regular items, I have to check those. What do we have? Don't need that.
You know what I don't like? I don't like mayo.
Yeah, me neither. It's not like, it doesn't offend me, but I would just usually rather not have it. I definitely didn't like it as a kid, and then as an adult, I'm like, you know what? Taste change. Maybe it's not so bad. And then I tried a sandwich with mayo on it and said, nope. Still don't like it.
Good mayo ucky. There we go.
It's like,
Kit, we agree.
it's like, nope. It's just, life's just better without mayonnaise, turns out. So that's
Julie
fine.
says, go, Dayman, go!
Woo, thank you. Alright, let's go kill that damn cake.
Do she got a booty? She do. She got the cake.
Oh my god.
By the way, Minecraft added cherry wood to the game,
Okay.
and
What does it
you
look
can
like?
now have pink houses.
It's pink?
Yes.
Do they know that?
I don't
that's
think
not
that
what
they know,
Cherry
no.
wood. Okay, okay. It's not what cherrywood looks like at all, actually.
It's blush. And also build out of bamboo now.
Well, that's cool. I love bamboo. Just in general. I have not played Minecraft in so long that I recently watched someone play Minecraft, and I'm like, I don't know what any of these things are. Like, you can go there? That's a thing? That's an environment? Yeah, it's just like many, many things that have just been astonishing beyond reason.
Yay, verily.
But it's a cool game.
It is, in fact, a cool game.
Yeah, it is a new game compared to what it was like, 8 years ago. Alright, get rid of the damn cake. If this isn't a star, and both the items I get from this are terrible, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, the fact that that only did 1 damage is a great sign. Blizzard's fine. And then after this, we'll go to the sunken ship. And there are 3 bosses in the sunken ship, so that's 3 opportunities to find stars. One of which is pretty fast. It's just one of those mimic chests that we had earlier. That's another one. Okay. And then I think we can KO it before he gets his next turn. And then last tier. Okay. And then he doesn't gain any candles back, so we're good to go. Alright, that should be it. Give me things.
Did you receive the things?
Fuzzy Pants, Castle Key 1. Castle Key 1 is potentially a required item, so I'm happy.
Good.
And having cleared that now opens up another boss fight that we can go do right now, and it'll be really fast because we're way strong right now. So this is an opportunity where I would like to see the Axum Rangers or some sort of other late game boss that is normally obnoxious, because I'm now way overpowered to be in the first area, and I'll just be able to rip right through them without any issues. Can't run for the fight. Neat. I'll just get rid of that. That chest is just a frog coin, so I don't need it. Who is that? Is that Magikoopa? Okay, I'm cool with this. Magikoopa is really obnoxious, but he's not going to have very much health, so this can be fine. He's obnoxious because he spawns other enemies that act like a shield, and you have to get rid of them before you can attack him at all. But we're doing so much damage that I think that's not going to be a problem, because we should get 2 full runs through our party before he starts summoning them in, and I don't think he has enough health to resist 2 full turns. So, yep. That looked too good. Another star, please? 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 Sir? Okay. Not another star. But, like I said, that was a nice, quick little fight. Oh. I forgot to grab an item. That's okay. It's not an important one. Now that we have cleared the forest, I can grab one more item here from Gaz. Big blue flag. Okay.
What is your favorite kind of bread?
Favorite kind of bread? I don't know. I rotate through. I happen to live in a place with a lot of good bakeries, and so I have access to quite a lot of good bread. I'll typically go for like more French breads. Baguettes are good, but there's like some other like just like standard French loaves that I think are really nice. If I'm in the mood, a sourdough is really nice. Just kind of depends.
Okay.
How about you?
I like rye.
We got your rye person.
I am a roast beef on rye.
That was a lot of damage. Yeah, that's good. I think like if I was going to a deli, I think like pastrami on rye is probably what I'd go for. Classic sandwich.
I bring this up because we've just added a new poll. What is the best kind of bread? You can choose between Italian, baguette, rye, sourdough, and whole wheat.
Nice. It's all good. All good things.
Because nobody's beating strawberry, but I'll leave it up.
This should take care of everybody. This should wipe out the whole squad. Cool. Yep. And then Dry Bones has infinite health, but loses to any special attack. So all you have to do is hit them with any magic and they're out. So moves like Thunderbolt, which only cost 2 magic points, or flower points as they call them in this game, but it hit the whole map with low damage. Very, very powerful. That is extremely good. The Bambino Bomb is what we need to get into the second half of Moleville, which we went and did earlier, which was that mine. Do I need to heal? Kinda? Okay, there's a full heal I can do here real quick, so let's do that. And then I'll save, and then we can go and do the first of the 3 bosses in this region. Yeah, of that list, I think Baguette wins for sure. I spelled it right. Mellow. This shouldn't be too bad. He's a early game boss, and of course he's going to be given additional health just because he's there, but it's not going to be that big of a deal because his damage output's pretty low. All of those are blockable. That's blockable. Even though I missed it, I only took 1 damage. So his whole thing is that he keeps spawning in like another row of bombs, and each time he does, they do more damage and they have more health. But because he just sends those bombs in, there's no point in really attacking them. You can just block the attacks and go right after him. Can't miss the block. Okay, now one last round. I forgot he had that move. If I make it back to another round with Mallow, I'll probably run a special move, because I think that that'll do a little bit more damage. Let's do this. Get rid of the bomb guy with the bomb move. There we go. Alright, cool. And then this is a required fight even to get to the other two, so even if this ends up not being a star, I can't skip it. There are a lot of fights that you can skip and just not bother with, but it doesn't make any sense in most of the times because you don't know what's going to be a star, like that one, or, you know, even just to get to the other ones. It's entirely possible that we could leave this area with 5 of the 6 stars just because you never know. I'm an idiot. I fell. There's like a rhythm to the jumping where if you just do it right, then you never even have to think about it. And I missed it, so fun. Royal dress could be good. Anytime you get equipment, it's always worth checking. Please, sir. So let's check those two. That's pretty good, but you can't use it. Royal dress is... we're gonna keep that. It's fine. Missed. Don't hit Mallow. Okay, thanks. And then I'm just gonna do block, and then you can. Wow, you have a lot of spells. Jeez. You go after Reacher, and then a Geno Flash should pick up the rest of the crowd from Mallow. I love the defensive poses that the characters will take. Mario just covers his hat. Covers his... like he's doing his crouch animation from like a traditional Mario game, except for he just looks way more afraid because you're seeing him from behind. I think like even though it's like the crouch and he always like kind of like tucks his head like that, that's like just way worse. He's like, ah, don't hit me. Saber Cape. I think I already had one of those and it wasn't good. Yeah. Okay, so that chest right there is a mimic. So that counts as a boss fight. And it's gonna have whatever is gonna get randomized in there could be obnoxious, but it's gonna have low health. And because the cake's already taken care of, and I've got a great guy, that's fine. And we don't have to worry about that quite as much. So Great Guy takes additional damage from physical attacks, and Knife Guy takes additional damage from special attacks. And if you don't get rid of them quickly, they do like a team-up formation, which can be a little bit annoying. So we're just going to use all of our physical attacks first and get through Great Guy, and then we can get to Knife Guy. So you'll notice like that attack did like not very much damage at all. But this should be good. I think Star Rain's the strongest of these. I think. All these are timed hits. Go ahead.
Have you been playing any Street Fighter?
Not in the past like week or so. I've actually went to start de-rusting in Third Strike a little bit because I stopped playing that when Street Fighter 6 came out. So I kind of wanted to get my feel for all that goes.
Sure.
Rank decay has me down from where I was before, so chip away back that, get back up to where I was before.
Well, I'm sure you have to climb that mountain, you know.
Yeah, because Fike just uses Elo, and look at this, 2 out of 2 bosses, and we're in that good shape. I know that you said that you had some Street Fighter plans once you finished with SDAT. Is that still something you're thinking about going back and doing a little bit with?
Yeah, I am. I have lots of aspirations.
Okay.
After SDAT.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna try Chun. We'll try Chun-Li. We'll try Zangief.
Okay.
We'll try other characters. I have not played as any other character except for Marissa and Luke. So I've literally never even like played as them.
Yeah, I think. Well, with Chun in particular, you'll have to see if playing a charge character bothers you. It's a little bit different. The charge requirements in this game are not super strong or super strict, so it's not that big of a deal, but some people just straight up don't like it.
Okay.
So, it's all taste. I love charge characters. I think they're a lot of fun, but it is a big turnoff for some people.
I don't know what I don't know. How about that?
Yeah, it's just a different way of doing your moves. You have to hold a direction for a second and then switch to the other one in order to do your move instead of like a quarter circle or half circle.
I play modern, so...
Yeah, but there's still things that you will have access to through the motions that are not going to be mapped to the special moves in modern.
Yeah.
Like for example, like modern Honda, the Sumo Slam is only on motion. There is not a modern shortcut for it. You can't do like down plus special and get that. You have to do the motion. So if you want to have all your moves, if you want to have all your moves, you're still going to have to do the motions, even on modern controls some of the times.
Jake is here. Hey, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
I had a joke for you earlier. How much money do we need to raise for us to put a zoomer window on your run?
What do you want to do to it?
I want to, during his run, I want to put a zoomer window in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh. So, one more...
I still don't know what he's doing, right? Like, I don't know. It could be anything.
It could be. It's true.
Probably isn't anything, but you know.
So this is the last forced encounter. You can't run away from these. You have to do these, and then at the end of this, you get to whatever the boss is. After we do this, we're going to have a lot of options for where we can go. And we're starting to work our way up in level. We're not that high leveled yet, but we're doing all right. We can go back through and go to the mines and use the Bambino Bomb, which I think is the smartest choice because that's a very low-leveled boss that we'll be able to just kind of like tear right through. And in doing so, if I wanted to do something, it could give us an opportunity to get another item. And then we can go to Monster Town. Yeah, level 13 at this point is pretty good. And then we've got some fun stuff. So, alright, but what boss is it going to be? That's the real question. It's just Dodo. Okay, it's fine. Dodo is not very hard. I actually need to plan for my encounters a little bit better. So Bowser's pretty well-rounded. You usually want your like most well-rounded character in the middle slot, because if you fight Valentina, the beginning of that fight is Dodo is also in that fight, and he takes away the character in the middle slot for a 1v1, and if you lose the 1v1, then you lose the whole thing. And so the first phase of that, you need to make sure that your middle character is not just going to get absolutely nuked. And I think that Bowser's probably a pretty good choice. So I like, even though Mallow does crazy damage. Okay, so not 3 for 3, but 2 for 3 on stars is pretty huge. So let's run back to Mulville. And we can save here. I'm gonna double check on my special items. Fertilizer, both castle keys. We've got the Bambino Bomb, we've got the Cricket Pie, we've got the Bright Card, we've got one flag. Okay. Yo, Crunchy, how's it going? Favorite game of all time? You have fantastic taste. We got 4 stars. Still look for the last 2. I have a Sia in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Crunchy, have you played the randomizer for this game? It's really, really good. You've never played a randomizer in your life? I think you would like this one. It's really good. A ton of different settings. It's not very hard unless you want it to be. Another frying pan. That's funny. Are we gonna run triple frying pan? Hang on. Knock Knock is... Yeah, we're running triple frying pan. That's really funny that there's even 3 of them. Let alone that I found all 3 of them. So, this is the what I was saying. I didn't want to fight these guys, but because I'm so strong now, I'm not worried. So then Bowser will be up next, and then Mallow should be able to take out the rest of them. So we'll go to red. Be able to get 1 turn in before he fires the breaker beam, which is good. So it's usually a pretty strong attack, but again, at this point we're pretty over leveled, so not a massive concern. And I wonder what this is it's supposed to be referencing from the 90s, with having all these multicolored characters all, you know, in these outfits. Can't imagine what that would be. That did an extraordinary amount of damage. But he has to take a turn off and clean him up. Interesting. That's my favorite number. Okay. Let's go with some more health. Team's a little bit on the fragile side, so I think the extra health is going to go a long way. Okay. We're going to do the minecart minigame. I don't need to do this, but I want to do this because it's going to give me another item to check, and it's fun, and it's cute. So... You know, it's a Super Nintendo game, so let's throw in a little bit of Mode 7. And along with that Mode 7, we get all the beauty of Mario just hanging out in here at his knees and desperately trying to steer this cart around. If you happen to take a turn too fast, you crash. If you press the X button, you get to activate the mushroom. And if you, again, take it too fast, you crash. The best thing about this, though, the best thing of all, is that you can honk the horn with the L and R button, and that is the only use of the L and R button in the entire game. In Super Mario RPG, you open up the menu with the X button. You don't really ever use the start button or select button either. All of your things are done with the face buttons, except for honk the horn on the minecart escape game, which is done with L or R. So in doing this gives me the opportunity to go through and do another one of the songs in Tadpole Pond. So the first one you can do at any time, and the second one you can do upon completing all of the activities to free Moleville. And then the last one you get when you go through Land's End and complete Golem's Temple. I forgot to slow down, so I was looking at chat. And then you get to oops, I went the wrong way. For when you access Monster Town. If you just walk into Monster Town, it doesn't count. You have to have entered Monster Town from Land's End.
Well, Dayman, speaking of Monster Town, Crunchy Brown has just donated $15 to support the host with the most, Dayman.
Oh my goodness.
Also, this is the best game ever. I can't wait for the remake, and I promise that the only reason I'm not giving the Randomizer a try is because of that remake.
Okay, that's fair. But I think you'd enjoy
surprise
it.
guest hosting here.
I was going to say,
I also just wanted to say, with this, CC is going to, well, actually, Lobster CC is going to be fighting Ganon, thanks to my donation.
Very, very nice. Hey, also, while you're at it, what's the timer at? Just so I get a rough idea of how we're going.
I see 129.04.
Great. Fantastic. Yeah, to have 4 stars at 129, you're doing great.
Well, I just wanted to read my donation. So, you know what? You have a great rest of this run. So far, highly entertaining. I'll be in chat.
All right. Good talking to you, Crunchy. Have a good one.
Bye.
Awesome. So we take care of that. I'm going to hop back, and we're going to do just one more item check here at Tadpole Pond. Actually, 2 item checks at Tadpole Pond, because I can go catch this in to Frogfucius. Star Egg could bail us out of some trouble. Star Egg does 100 flat damage to every enemy on the screen, and it's reusable. Which means if we're in a situation where we have a character that's not doing a lot of damage on a target... I forgot to hit the first one. Then we can just use that instead. Something great, something amazing. Give me an item. Please. I don't think I've found those yet. Oh, it's so bad. No good. 5 attack for a weapon is not what you want to see. You don't want to see single digits ever, really. So we have some options. There is a chance that there's a star on Star Hill, but it's unlikely. And in fact, I actually have never had that happen since I've switched the settings to put key items anywhere. I don't know if that's coincidence. If it's coincidence, it's coincidence like 25 times in a row. So, you know, I don't really know what to make of that. But we're gonna head out and go and fight Johnny, who we know has been randomized into the Euridovich fight. Which is same region, different boss, just kind of cute. So I do not want to kill the minions, because if I do, then Mario gets pulled out for a 1v1, and that's going to be way worse. It's going to be slow, it's going to be dangerous. I would much rather just focus on blocking all of their attacks properly and just hitting Johnny for as much damage as I possibly can. If you never take out the minions, then you never have to worry about the 1v1 phase. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's great. We have heals if we need them. Johnny's damage output isn't too high, so I don't think it's that bad. And the fact that he's already into Get Tough phase, that's a good sign, because anytime you see an enemy going into an attack where they like have that aura and they change color, that's increasing their defensive stats, and they do that when they're at low health. So we're past the halfway point, and so all these attacks are going to do less damage. Like, that's only 49, but it is still doing pretty well.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I've been told I'm gonna kill Crunchy Brown. We're gonna read his donation and find out.
Okay.
We got $15 from Crunchy Brown. Yeah! $15 to support the host with the most. Dayman! Wow.
Thank you. He
Also,
already read that.
Best game ever. Oh, he did?
Yes.
He came in and read it? You goblin!
Yeah, he's
Yeah, there was nobody to read it, so I hopped in and I read it myself. Also,
You read your own donation?
yes, because there was nobody around to read it.
I went to the bathroom!
This is how SDAT rolls, okay? You go to the bathroom, I read my own donations.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
And just like that, took care of Johnny. Johnny's done.
See? With the power of donations and going to the bathroom,
Yeah.
Johnny is abolished.
Yeah, taken care of.
What?
Heal shell. Could be good.
Okay,
It all worked out.
I guess it did.
No, we're gonna keep this configuration. This is
I feel
good.
like Jake is putting up roadblocks, but I don't know what game he's playing, so I don't know why he should be allowed to know what game I would be playing.
That's true. I feel
That
like
doesn't seem. That seems fair.
that
right?
does seem fair.
I didn't even get to know what game it was, and I took it for the end of the marathon, and it's 5 hours.
That is several hours. So this is a 4-fight gauntlet, and only the first and fourth have the potential to give stars. But there's no penalty for losing, because these are matches normally against Jinx and his apprentice, and he's the martial artist, and so it's just like a, oh boy, it's just like a normal honorable fight, and if you lose, then you just walk away. You don't game over or anything.
Crunchy Brown out here being like, "You, there was dead air." You pig dog.
Hey, it all worked out.
It's not gonna be Fortnite. I don't have Fortnite
You don't have it?
installed.
I was gonna say, it's free.
I uninstalled it.
Uninstalled it? Is it just no longer worth your time?
You prefer the term goblin? You goblin.
Are you responding to things that Crunchy is typing in a chat that's not the chat?
Yes. Yes, I am. We swapped out Mario? Or no?
No, they always change their it to whatever character's weapon is currently being equipped. And currently, all 3 characters have a frying pan. So everyone turns into Peach when they use their regular attack.
Now, lest I be interrupted again, I was not finished.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So now.
Don't donate anything. I mean, I don't mean that. Sorry.
Listen, man, Lobster CC said we got mad. Donations for the time. Since James runs going smoothly, welcome to SDAT. And that is 5 out of 6 stars. which is really nice. So we know that the Scarecrow is, yeah, you bring up a good point. I wasn't going to mention it, Crunchy, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. So we know that the third Jinx fight is Belome, because that's, oh, it's actual Jinx, because that's what the Scarecrow sprite represents. We had two things, laundry and bathroom. Well, so the Jinx 1 is pretty easy, and then we don't know what's going to be randomized into Jinx 3, and we do know, because we have already fought Belome 2, that Belome 1 is not going to be that bad, because he doesn't have as many moves. He could still turn you into a Scarecrow, which is obnoxious, but if he turns Mal into a Scarecrow, that's really not that big of a deal, because he has such high magic attack. Scarecrow status is, I would say, maybe not intuitive if you haven't played this game. It prevents you from using physical attacks and items, but you can still use spells and you can still defend. So the whole little command cross that you have with that like ABXY, and I actually am playing on a Famicom style controller today. So you can still choose some things. There's also Mushroom status, which we haven't seen, and that one prevents you from taking all actions, but you passively heal every turn. That's pretty bad. Why are there two Peaches? There are three. So in the randomizer, you change your character sprite to match whatever weapon you're using. And all three of them are currently using a Peach weapon. So every time they use a physical attack, they turn into Peach's sprite. But if they were to use their regular attack, any other actions, yeah, then we didn't have to worry about it. And yes, I did explain this in the past 5 minutes, but that's okay. Also, so far, both of the Jinx fights have been Jinxed. It's just that we had Jinx 2 in place of where Jinx 1 should be, and Jinx 1 in place of where Jinx 2 should be. And now would actually be a good time to use the, let's run this, would be a good time to use the Star Egg. But the Star Egg takes a while, and I don't feel very threatened by this fight because we're out-damaging him by so much. It just doesn't seem to be like that big of a concern, so again, no point in wasting time. I don't have any really busted defensive equipment for the last fight. Like, I don't have any red essences or anything like that. Belome's weak to electricity. I don't remember who has an electric move. You don't. Bowser might. I think his magic attack's really low. Yeah, he does. We're gonna do this. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so let's... How much damage does this do? Not much. So I think Star Egg might be the play, just because he's not gonna run that much risk of damage. Actually, Fright Bombs are good, because I'm not really gonna have too many opportunities to use those otherwise. Even better. It's a good miss. This will wake Bowser up, so we can at least do that. He's gonna get eaten. So that's the last thing I wanted, because he's my damage source. But we can do another Fright Bomb. They'll do another 100. And Crunchy, I lost. Blizzard Battleship gameplay last night. Yeah, we had some questionable Battleship decisions, but it all worked out. Okay, cool. Crunchy, yeah, the people believed in you. But, you know, that's on them. Ghost Metal. So I have all the characters, so someone can use this. And it's awful. It basically is just granting me fire immunity, and that's it. So... and Zen. At this point, like, pacing-wise, we're doing great. We only need to find one more star, and I already have it set up so that we can take the warp to Smithy. And we've already gotten rid of some of the really obnoxious fights. We've got the Axe Rangers out of the way, we've got the cake out of the way. So at this point, it's really just a matter of make sure that we're strong enough. And I didn't want to do that. Okay, I should be able to do this. That. Chomp. You good? You're terrible. My goodness. Okay.
I'm back, and I just gotta say, as your battleship champion, my math won the day, so...
Kinda.
I went undefeated.
Yeah, but was it the math? Or was it the crunchy?
Why would I ever say it was crunchy? I am the master of my own destiny.
Yeah. Alright, how are we doing on inventory space? Badly. That'll help. So... I'm saving here because I'm about to go on a magical journey through back to the sewers, and if I don't have any good items there, then I'm just gonna reset to get back, save a little bit of time. Because I might find good stuff, but it might just all be trash. Work pants, probably bad. Usually a low-level item, and generally the low-level items stay low-level items. Cookie is a team heal. That can be very nice. Cricket Jam is not needed, because that just gives me frog coins. And we have all the shops closed, or empty, so if you can't spend anything, then getting currency is pretty much meaningless. True Form Pen is not very good. Fire
so you only
dress.
need one more star, right?
Yeah, and then we can go find the final boss, or go fight the final boss. Fire dress is bad. True Form Pin is bad. So I'm just gonna...
Does it mean it's possible that we're gonna, like, finish an hour early?
If we finish super early, I have things I can do, so I'm not worried.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If we finish super early, I'll go fight Culex.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. But
I believe you.
But it's also typically how this goes is, oh, I just need one more star, and then you have to fight everything, and it's really dumb. I also am not, like, really underleveled, but I don't have any equipment or items that are going to make the last boss fight substantially easier. Like, there's an item called Red Essence that it blocks all damage for 3 turns, and those are very, very helpful for the last phase of the last boss. And I don't have any of those. I have one Kira Cola, which is a team full heal. But with my team being as fragile as it is, it would be really, really nice to have more things that I think could make it less obnoxious. I also might have to shift around my team a little bit, because currently I don't think anyone knows Comeback, which is the revive spell among these 3 in my party. Someone's gotta know it, but if it's one of the ones I'm not using, I might have to shift around. Mallow is a permanent member of the team. He doesn't go, because he has the best stats as far as dealing damage is concerned, and that's top priority when you're fighting an enemy that has 8,000 health. So he is a permanent member of the team.
So who's getting the axe?
Depends on what the item situation ends up being by the time we get there, because there's still a couple things I have left to do.
By the way, Jake says if we get to $6,000, he'll let us put a Zoomer window on his stream.
Okay, and what are we at right now?
49.65.
That is doable.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you know, we raised more money than yesterday and the day before put together, so we're good. Just keep doing things we've never done before.
I mean, that's how you live life, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do commentary during the game jam?
Do you even know when that is?
Nope.
Then I'm gonna hold off on that.
You can hit me with a baby.
I can hit you with we'll talk.
You can hit me with a yes in principle.
I am not morally opposed to doing commentary for your game jam. However, if you're running Mario Party 3, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I think we're doing every game, so it'll be something in there will be fun.
Well, yeah, I'm down with some of the games, but if you're gonna be doing your,
I will not ask you to do 6 hours of
your
Mario Party
6
3.
hours of just RNG banging your head against the wall. I would, I'll pass.
No. Kitsune has to do the Mario Party.
That's true. Kitsune is the resident Mario Party expert.
Yeah, and Pokédex.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna learn Pokemon Ruby. I'm inspired now.
Yeah, the run's really interesting now. Ever
71
since-
Harbor Mail.
I know, it's great. I love that route change happened so recently. It does make the game substantially more fun, and I love that run.
Yeah, sounds like as one of the judges, you might have your contender for game of the run of the year, huh? The SDATs.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, we still got some stuff going on for the rest of the day.
Yeah, so
It's too close to call, as we hear once every 4 years.
and last year, Orcris won, right?
I don't remember, but maybe.
I think he did. I think that one was pretty locked up, and I think that best run by noob runner was the interesting category.
Yeah. And then I have the temple key, which lets me get a few items before I fight where the boss is. Okay. I always forget the order that I have to hit these in. We're going 1, 3, 2. No. We're going 3, 1, 2. I believe. I know that 2, 3, 1 is bad, but that's all I remember. They all let you through, but some of them... You have like a bunch of forced encounters. Yes, and one of them is just an item box. Let's go. So. And then I have a full inventory. I do. So let's go to the lucky jewel. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use honey syrup. I will use the honey. Actually, I will use the honey syrup. I'll use it right now, and then I'll get rid of that. And I'll get rid of. Okay. Amulet, Courage Shell. Nope. So we want the no first. Yeah, sorry I'm not accepting visitors means that he's going to be the statue dude thing. I don't know, it's a gold belong thing, and then you give him the key and he eats it and he goes away. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, but you get some items. Lamb's Lure I don't want. Broad Mush I don't want. Womp Glove I might want. And then we'll get a little bit more flowers. Please be good. It's terrible. Oh, 3 attack. You gotta love it. And there are no clues for who the boss is for this one, so this could be anything. But we are definitely running out of possible bosses, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bosses left.
You're blazing through this.
It's been going all right. You know, I was a little bit concerned initially because of, you know, dying twice in the first scene of the game, but, you know, other than that, it's been pretty smooth. Like I said, my damage output's good, but without a little bit of item help, I'm going to need to be a little bit stronger in order to get into where we're going. Another rotten mush. Shockingly, not something I want. Okay, well that was not our star. Quick key item check. I have both castle keys, I have the fertilizer, I don't have the seed, I have 1 flag. Okay. So we're gonna go back up to Nimbus Land. There is a lot we can do there. There's more we can do there than in the Bean Valley. So just by the numbers, this is the better call. It's just more stuff.
Kitsune sounds like she's signing on to do Mario Party 3.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
I have 3 other Mario Party games.
So what's your total inventory? Most Mario Karts, several Mario Parties.
Yes. I have the list right here. This includes runs that I've submitted to SRC. It does not include games I have not submitted to SRC. It includes 1 game.
Okay.
Because Halo doesn't have their runs on SRC. So I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
I have Snap. Wave Race. Mario Party Superstars. Super Mario Party.
Okay.
Mario Party 3. Mario Party 5.
Okay.
Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
You already said 8 Deluxe.
Oh, sorry. Super Circuit.
Okay.
Nick Kart Racers 1 and 2. Hello Kitty and Sanrio Friends Racing.
Naturally.
Untitled Goose Game.
You've done Goose Runs?
I did, yes. Halo Wars. And Halo ODST. And Inertial Drift. And new Pokemon Sim.
Oh, gotta end with the heavy hitter, new Snap.
So CC is gonna do his too. So he can do his. You're doing 6 hours of Mario Party 3.
Yeah, you are.
My PB in new Snap is 3 hours. So
what is that run? I mean, that run, it's not a great speed run. What is the what is the record for that one right now?
220, I think. What is the? I think I redid a level in my PB. I think I could very easily have like a 240.
I think that game is
It's still 230. Yeah.
It's an outstanding high score game. It is a miserable speed run.
Yeah, because we got to the mountain, the tip of the mountain instantly, and now we're just jockeying for position. I mean, 230 is not great.
No. It is not a game that wants to be played fast.
It is not a fast 230. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's a fast 2 hours.
No, I mean, it is very much an on-rails photography game. You know, that's what it is.
231.30 is still the record. Yeah. How long has that record been there?
That's Boomer. What do I want to do with this? I think I can win this without having to spend a pick me up. I was gonna do one more attack and then heal Mallow, but Ooh, okay. Just kidding. I might need Mallow. This is a mid-boss. How much damage do you do? 66? Add mushroom? Yeah. That's good. Okay, he switches modes. That's very nice. So he will take additional physical damage when he is blue. Good. Easy. And we can do a little bit of healing outside of battle with, Oh, we're taken care of. I was gonna say, with the sanctuary, or I guess, where the bunch of people are being hit away. We'll get 4 more items over there. There's not a boss or anything over there, but it's a pretty quick way to get items, and I would like to be stronger. So, Bracer and Sheep Attack. I don't want either of those. Bracer's okay. It's a defense buff for one party member. Crystalline's better, because Crystalline is a defense buff for the whole party. In the same way that Power Blast is like the straight-up version, the whole party version of an Energizer, which I have a couple of each, so that's alright. I think I'm just gonna hit the Jawful, and then I think Mallow can pick the rest up with Geno Flash. Or Blast, whatever one he runs, I don't remember. He's got both. We'll do Flash. I think Blast has a small chance to miss, so Flash seems like a better choice. Oh, the wallet. Okay, that's good. So if I take that back to the Mushroom Kingdom, I will get an item. Which I can do. That's pretty fast. I do want to, before we do that, do a little bit of inventory management, because right now I have, like, stuff I don't care about. And then I'm never gonna use that. Okay. Take care of that one. We've got one more fight here. Oh, I'm so stupid. We're at to jump. So I gotta walk around. But you know what? I can pretend that that was intentional and I just wanted an extra flower. But it's not intentional. I didn't care about that flower. So jump. Just jump over the fan. It's just one of those. How's our time looking, by the way?
We're at 2 hours.
Great.
On the button.
Great.
You're wrapping up here as soon as you find this star, right?
I mean, the final boss is not trivial, and so it's not like as soon as I get that one, it's like I click a button and it's GG.
Will you be sub new snap?
That would be cool, but I don't want to make that claim because there is a very real chance that I'll have to do. Well, how many bosses do I have left? I could, if it could be the Valentina fight. It also could be. I could finish this in under a half hour. I probably won't. 2:30 seems about right. The final boss can be tough, and especially because I don't have a lot of healing items and I can't buy any, and that's the main issue. If I get good RNG on what head transformations I get, then I'm not concerned. But if basically, with my team being all physical attackers, I want to see Wizard as much as possible. If I can see the Wizard head, then we're in business. because we're gonna do a lot of damage. But
I thought we already
Mallow
faced the final boss. You said we were facing the box art.
box art is not final boss.
Oh, okay. Yay, verily.
Though Pidge said that in the new version of the randomizer, when it eventually comes out, you will be able to randomize the final boss into a different position, which could be hell.
That'd be fun, right? Just like, oh, he's like outside the main area.
Well, it's
Like,
always
beginning
scaled, so every time I encounter a boss, they have the health and damage of, or health and like attack stats of what is in that location.
area. Yeah.
So, but there are some bosses that you don't want to have 8,000 health. Like, yes, the final boss is hard, but you really don't want to encounter some of those more obnoxious fights. It just could be really bad. Like, imagine... I don't know. And I also trying to think of like what it would be like to have to fight Smithy like mid-game, because that could be really bad. He has some really powerful spells. It could be obnoxious, and I'm sure it will be obnoxious, but that's okay. I'll play it anyway. Gotta try it. Gotta try all the new settings. The new randomizer is gonna have a billion settings. It's not done or even near done, but there's a lot. Smithy doesn't heal Kitsune. He just does a lot of damage. Okay, so we have to fight Factory Chief and Gunyulk. And then we can grab a bunch of items, actually. So if this is our last one, then we're in good shape, because we can do a little bit of item hunting. Let's get rid of Factory Chief first. There's a lot of late game stuff that does heal, like Countdown heals, but Smithy does not heal. Mask Head, used for increased protection and defense, and also healing Smithy's HP. So he would have to, if Mask Head does that one, so he would have to like roll. Is it like an RNG heal? Your internet died? That sucks. What's his heal spell? Is he have to... Which one does he get? Because Mask Head is the one that's weak to ice, and it's like the hexagon. Even so, even if it is just one of the heads that does heal, that's not something that comes up often, I would say. I don't want to die. We'll be fine. We'll get him. Let's heal you, Bowser. You're at 2 hours? Jesus. Okay. That's a lot. It's kind of an obnoxious fight because if you get to recover and mega recover, huh? Yeah, I think, well, the thing is that most of the time he doesn't spend much time in any one of the particular heads because he's like rotating around a lot. So it's not like he's going to like heal in all of his forms. So yeah, you're right. That could definitely be a factor, but it's not usually why he's hard. Usually he's hard because he just does so much damn damage. Well, unfortunately, CJ no longer has internet, so I'll be riding solo for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and sell off a few things that I don't want, just because I know that I'm gonna be picking up some good items soon anyway. Or not. I have too much syrup. You can get rid of those. Yeah, I'm never gonna spend that much. I'm very much a physical attack build. The problem is that he sees you, one of my party members, he KO another, and then he heal, he got myself back ready to go. And then another one of the issues is that he has Shredder, right? And Shredder gets rid of all your buffs. And so if you get hit by that, then if you have like a power blast up or something like that, then you just have to deal with going back to what you had before. But we should be making pretty short order of him by the time we get there, because I'm already at level 20, and oh my god, I can't jump. And my attack stats are pretty good. Little frail, but we're going to be grabbing a few more items here right now. If I ever get the seed, then I can go get a couple more, because with the seed and the fertilizer, you can go do the little thing in Rose Town. I also was not aware that if you did this after the castle, all of the birds are gone. This is a lot easier without the birds in the way. Royal syrup, flour, rare scarf, earlier times. Don't want earlier times, but rare scarf could be nice. Nope. And it's trash! It's so bad. Finger shot, 38. So it looks like we are going to have to go to the volcano or to the Bean Valley. So volcano's a little bit out of the way. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking here, play the last song, give the guy his wallet, and then we're going to go to Bean Valley, because it's a little bit less annoying than the volcano. And if we have to go to the volcano, we have to go to the volcano. It's just how it goes. Found Jinx belt. I found the attack scarf. I found rare scarf. More rotten mush. Oh joy. Maybe the guy in the Mushroom Kingdom who lost his wallet is just absolutely loaded. Maybe. It could happen. It's not immediately bad. Could be just a miracle good item. No, we are not replacing the super suit. Sorry, buddy. Alright, Bean Valley it is. Wrong way. Got turned around. That's wrong. So, oh, there's two, there's two of them. So the randomizer is also randomizing the formations the enemies are standing in, and there are, and it randomized that formation to be two of the flowers over the exact same space on the map, and so that was kind of funny. Their sprites were moving at the exact same time, and you could not tell. I'll do these attacks. case I end up needing that extra level when it comes to taking out Smithy. And I can't remember if I have a rock candy left or not. I know I have a couple of attack items. Of course, Star Egg. So, Shirt is your first defensive item. So you expect it to be really low level. It'd be really funny if it ended up being incredibly strong. We're just gonna see it on this one. I'm not gonna bother dealing with 3 enemies with 2 party members. Booster, and then he'll give me an item. Maybe the last star? And then there's a mimic in one of those pipes down there. That will be the last boss that's not one of the 2 in the volcano.
See here, refresh the stream. Oh, I see something.
Oh, baby!
Alrighty. Hello, everybody.
Are we back?
I think we're alive.
We're alive?
For the time being, yep.
Okay.
So,
Oh, random encounter.
Fun fact, you might notice there's no timer, and you might notice that there is no donation counter. Yeah. So we don't have access to the original Restream PC. So we're having to reset up everything again on a different computer. So it's a little janky, but you know what? It wouldn't be SDAT if it wasn't at least a little janky.
It's true. Okay. Alright, so should we just beat the game? Yeah, let's just beat the game.
Okay, actually, fun fact, I just checked. 35 minutes ago, we received a $35 donation, which put us at $5,000.
It's remarkable.
I'm not kidding. We actually have gotten to 5,000.
All we needed to do was to completely go offline. That's what you do, right? When you're in a marathon and you want donations, you turn off the show. People said, this idiot is finally done playing this game. Thank God. And just, you know, kill it.
And we responded by putting it back on.
I know. You're welcome. But in the meantime, I have been sitting in the volcano and just thunderbolting a bunch of monsters, and consequently, we are considerably stronger now. Yeah, let's go beat the game. I feel pretty confident that we can take out Smithy with this. At level 27, that's pretty tough stuff. So the level scaling once you get above 20 definitely slows down a little bit, but we're in good shape. I'm going to save and heal in Monster Town. I've already gotten the last star. I've already gotten everything we need to do the factory warp and basically just skip doing all the factory, which would normally take a very, very long time. We don't want to deal with that. So I always make sure that that setting is enabled in the randomizer stuff, and we can head on out and take out that last boss. So for those of you who don't know, this is Smithy, And the whole point of this game, the whole story, is that he like broke into the world, and all of the enemies that you fight, all the bosses, are representations of some kind of weapons. So he's like the evil blacksmith, and he looks like Santa, and we are going to go beat up Santa.
Poor Santa. What did he even do?
Tried to kill everybody. So, you know.
But he gives people toys.
Not this one. Sledge? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna run a Power Blast, and this is an attack buff for the whole party, and that should help tremendously. On Mario's turns, because I think he currently has the lowest damage output, he's going to be responsible for keeping the party healthy. At 155, he's not in any danger of getting KO'd. I'm currently deciding to rock a team that does not have a unit with the comeback spell, which is your unit revive, which is very powerful. But right now, our damage output is so good with this team, and the defensive items are halfway decent, so it's just not worth swapping to Peach for that, because she doesn't really have a whole lot else to offer. So with that, we can run a 60 heal or an 80 heal off the elixir, and so I think that's the good to keep everybody pretty good. And you don't have to attack the like the foundry thing over on the left, and you don't have to attack any of the little dudes. Like, as you notice there, phase 1's done. So we don't have to worry about that. You just have to take out Smithy. And in the second phase, he splits into two parts. He has the head and the body. The head will transform into different forms that have different attacks and different weak points. And we want to see the wizard head. The wizard head is weak to physical attacks, and this team is built for physical attacks. But the nice thing is that Gino's magic attack is also really high, and so on some of them that have weaknesses to certain elements, we might be able to abuse that as well. You don't actually have to attack the body. You only have to attack the head, and once you get through all 4 phases of the head, then you're good to go, and the fight's over. The body will attack you, and if you attack the body enough, it will disable it for several turns. But I don't think we're going to need to mess with that. I think we're just going to go after Smithy's head and see what we can put together. All right. So it starts with Tankhead. Tankhead is weak to electricity. I don't think I want to spring for any electrical attack right away, because I know that our damage output's going to be pretty solid without it. And that's a lot of damage. I'm going to have Mario heal that one up. I can block that, and I did. What do I want to do with this? Let's go and take an 80 heal on you, and we're gonna go Hondo heal on you. That's bad. That's really bad. Well, thankfully we have a few pick-me-ups, but I'm gonna wait for a better opportunity to let that rock. Because these guys are doing a pretty good job of tanking these hits. It's just Gino's a little bit fragile. Mario, I think, can take one more. Don't want that. Beautiful. Okay. I would love a freebie. A freebie would be so nice. Please. Oh. Alright, now big damage here. Gino lost his buff, but even without his buff, he was managed to do over 400 damage, which is really, really solid. Mario's in trouble. I'll heal that one up here. In fact, you know, I brought it. Let's use it. Full heal. So Kira Cola is a full heal to health and magic. So that's good. And then I would love to give Gino a defense buff. If I can. It's bad. I have a Muku cookie, right? Do I not have a Muku cookie? Did I throw that away? Okay. Apparently I don't have a Muku cookie. Well, we're gonna do a bracer on Gino. Great. What do you have? We need to hit him. Good damage. Really good damage. Mario might be dead, but I have a pick-me-up. We can be okay with that. Mario was dead. Okay, that's fine. Physical attack is just pretty much always good, except for against Mask Head, where you really would like to use spells, and I have some things that we can do for that. Alright. I think Mario's turns might be specifically for Fear's bad. So Fear status is reduction in attack power and defense. So that only did half damage there. But Mario can heal that off with a group hug, which he's going to do right now. Magnum is a one-hit KO move. Cool. Mario's next turn, we can heal off a lot of this damage. Group hug. Missed the timed hit, so I suck. We're still outpacing the damage a little bit. I was a little early in that. Still heal. Bowser's tough. He's doing a lot of damage and not taking a lot of damage, which is going to be important. Once we see Mask Head, we're going to let our ice bombs go, because Mask Head is weak to ice. And it's Treasure Head. Keep healing, buddy. Keep doing your thing.
Gives everybody a hug. Alright, powwow, everybody. Gather around.
Yeah, and the gesture is great. The oh! It's the another fear status, which is not ideal. I got 2 ice bombs, got a rock candy and a fright bomb to start. Okay, yeah, we're in good shape. Mask Head, let's see it. No, back to tank. God. You know what? I'm not going to heal that one off. I'm actually going to rip the rock candy now. Because Mario should do 200 damage with this, which is pretty solid. And all that Gino's got on him is the fear status. Let's fright bomb him. I want to save the ices. I think he lives. He does not live. Okay. Well, we're out of heals for him, but we're actually fine. Because we've done quite a lot of damage already, and he doesn't have that much more health. Group hug on this. Oh, that's bad. Hug. Bowser hasn't been KO'd yet, so I think he's still rocking his buff. That's good. Nope, still treasure. No, let's keep hitting it. So, yeah, 8,000 health. Okay, that's good. Yep, he's immune to that. And even if he wasn't, he doesn't use spells. We're with you? God. No masthead. Didn't even need the ice bombs. Alright, we are not going to watch the credits. The credits are legitimately like 12 minutes long, and I know that the PC dying definitely put us behind. But thank you so much for having me here. It's a blast to put this on. Love this game. I love this randomizer. This was a really good time.
Absolutely. So anybody out there who stuck around during the intermission, thank you so much. I know that it's a little scuffed right now, so we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. But I just want to say thank you, everybody. Especially thank you to Anonymous for putting us up to $5,000. Big deal here. I'm kind of stalling for time because CJ is supposed to be building a new intermission screen. So whenever we're ready to do that, we'll be ready to go. But again, thank you so much.
That's the 7 stars.
All right, everybody, we're going to intermission.
Intermission!